And to the near side is Jaden Ball. And a line drive kick is going to hop through the end zone. And it'll be a touchback. That will bring out the starting quarterback for the Gators. Ball spotted on the right hash. And the starting center, Jake Slaughter, is over the football here, 1st and 10 from the 25. Off motion, they'll hand it off. Johnson finds a small crease and plows his way to a 6-yard gain through the left side of the line out toward the 31-yard line. And so Johnson's first carry here is successful, and they'll put it between the 30 and the 31.
Yeah, really good push by the big guys up front. Gators going quick.
Mertz in the shotgun in a 2-by-2 set. Hansen motions right to left. They'll hand it off to Johnson, and he's wrapped up as he approached the line of scrimmage. May have lost a yard. Hansen came in motion, maybe was trying to be the lead block, kind of a moving fullback. But there was a penetration through the near side of the offensive line.
Yeah, it was a split zone, brought the tight end Hansen in motion. He just missed on the defensive end that got penetration up the field.
Ethan Barr, one of their star linebackers, on the tackle. So 3rd and 5 for the Gators now on the opening drive at the 30-yard line. Mertz puts the mouthpiece in and sends Burke in motion right to left. Trips left now out of the shotgun. Mertz to throw, looks left, now over the middle. Caught by Badger on a crossing route, turns to the numbers left side, got the first down out to about the 40-yard line. Boy, it looks like Mertz's arm was either about to get hit or was, and he still completed the pass at the end of the play.
There's a mesh concept where Badger and Arliss Boardingham ran shallow crosses, kind of a natural pick play. UCF played man coverage. Good job by Graham getting it on him. Good catch by Badger.
1st and 10, Florida at the 40. Left hash on the Gator side of the field. Swing it out to Johnson. Left sideline, makes the catch, scrambles up the boundary, and will get 7 yards to the Florida 47-yard line before being escorted out by Deshaun Pace, a linebacker.
Yeah, Montreal was just kind of the safety valve over on the UCF sideline. Graham dumped it off to him, picked up about 7.
Call it 2nd and 3 here. Midfield would be the line to gain. 2-by-2 set. Mertz in the shotgun left hash. Takes the snap, guns it quickly to the right side. Caught by Tank Hawkins. He's immediately brought down on the play. Brandon Adams made the tackle right after Hawkins made his first catch of the night.
Yeah, Tank just ran a hitch route. They brought some pressure. Graham got rid of it quickly. It was a bang-bang play. Boy, if they're going to play us man coverage that closely, look for a double move later here in the game.
Boy, he fell down at the right spot. First down, Gators. Gators first down brought to you by Good Greek Moving and Storage, your superhero movers. Out the 47 of UCF. Out of the pistol, Mertz takes the snap, fakes a handoff to Johnson. Wants to go big here, perhaps. Now scrambles to his right, Green in front of him. He'll run and slide, coming to a stop, giving himself up at the 43-yard line. It'll be a gain of 3.5 yards for Mertz. Tennyson was closest to him. He gets credit for the tackle.
Good protection. We tried to take a shot down there and throw a deep post. Good coverage by the Knights. Good decision by Graham, not seeing anything open and picking up a few yards.
Quavion Frazier makes his season debut tonight. He's wide left. Big receiver, number 0. Trips to the right. 2nd down for the Gators and 6 from the 43 on the right hash. Mertz swings it out right side, caught by Hawkins, got around a block, and then ran out of real estate. He's ushered out of bounds, but should have the first down, or very close to it. Brandon Adams moved him into the Gators bench. The spot looks to be about a yard shy of the line to gain.
Gators put a bunch into the boundary through the wide receiver screen with some pressure coming off the backside. Good call, good job by Graham getting rid of it.
3rd and a yard, heavy to the boundary in trips formation. Handed off, Johnson shed a tackle and gets a couple of yards to move the chains. Again, brought to you by Good Greek Moving and Storage. First down, Gators just shy of the UCF 35-yard line. Pace finally wrapped him up.
Boy, this first series, UCF, I don't know if they don't feel like they can match up with the Gator offense, but they're bringing something every play. Ted Ruth, their defensive coordinator, has been around a long time, but they are blitzing us a lot.
They have not been good against the pass. Not so bad against the run, but UCF's defense is 105th in the country against the pass.
Well, I feel like we can throw for a bunch of yards tonight.
From the 36, 1st and 10. Hawkins motions right to left. Fake a handoff to Johnson. Straight drop for Mertz. Now scrambles to his left. Guns it toward the sideline. Caught by Hawkins. Did he get the catch? No, they rule it incomplete. Ball came out as he was punched out of bounds by Darius Tennyson, their safety.
Another play action, trying to take a deep corner route shot to Elijah Badger. They played a soft zone, nowhere to go with the football.
So 2nd and 10 for the first time on this drive. Burke will send himself to the left of the formation, way out wide left. On the right hash, 2nd and 10 from the UCF 36. Mertz at quarterback, motions DK across his face right to left. Out of a 2-by-2 set. Mertz, quick drop. Now dumps it off. He had to check down to Johnson. He made the catch, made a man miss to the 40, to the 30, and out of bounds near the line to gain. A real big move by Montrell Johnson after being the safety valve on the catch. Brandon Adams made the stop for UCF.
Yeah, Graham pumped to his left, didn't see anybody open. Hit Montrell on our sideline. Montrell made the linebacker miss and got us in a reasonable 3rd and short here.
Yeah, a little bit longer than I thought. That sideline is beyond our view because of the Gators bench. He must have put a foot down at the 29-yard line. So 3rd and 3 here for the Gators. They'll bring Jaden Ball back into the backfield and motion Burke across right to left. Mertz off the right hash, hands it off. Ball lowers himself, and he plows his way to close to the 26. That's the line to gain.
I think he got it.
Nialley Kelly, defensive end, got low with Ball to make the tackle.
I guess not.
Wow, that's a tough spot. It's going to be 4th and they just changed it. Move the chains. Another Gators first down in this drive.
Gators lined up in empty, shifted back into a formation, put Ball in the backfield, just ran an inside zone play. Jaden got some movement and fell forward for the first down.
Opening drive of this game. Clock now at 9:10 to go in the first quarter. No score. Now for the 26-yard line. 1st and 10 Florida. Burt's on the pistol. Turns, hands it off. Jaden Ball running to his right. Had to put his back to the defender. And is brought down after a gain of just 1 yard. Pretty good play here in the middle by UCF. Their linebacking core stayed home, and Deshaun Pace was able to make the play.
Yeah, another run blitz by Ted Ruth. Brought some guys off the slot that ran down Jaden Ball from the backside.
2nd and 9. Still unable to get a big chunk play here on the passing game. Double tight, both shit to the left. Boardingham and Hanson. Ball on the pistol with Mertz. Slot left is Frazier's. Here comes DK in motion. Handed off Ball. Bounces out to his left. Made one man miss. Broke another tackle at the 24. Another one at the 23. Gets outside the numbers. Is down near the 20-yard line. Ethan Barr had to scramble over to make the tackle for UCF. It'll set up 3rd and 4 now for Florida.
Jade just ran through some arm tackles by the UCF Knights defense. Nobody was really blocked there. Good job by him. I wish he would have kind of put his foot in the ground and got going north, though, because this ain't high school anymore.
That's true. True freshman out of the Atlanta area. Came into tonight's game averaging 9.8 yards per carry. Badger now way out wide right with the ball spotted on the left hash. 3rd and 4 at the 20. Ball motions out of the backfield, so it's empty here for Mertz. They rush 4. Send it left side of the pass. Caught by Hanson. Tiptoes the sidelines. Got the first down. Bumped out of bounds at the 13-yard line by Dalen Dotson. But Hanson with a big catch here to move the chains and keep the drive alive.
Yeah, Gators motioned to empty, but they had a nice little tight bunch with Boardingham at the tight end, ran a corner. DK ran a little snag route, and it's a natural pick getting Hanson in the flat.
1st and 10 now, Florida at the 13-yard line. Gators going left to right and spotted on the left hash. Mertz in the pistol with Ball. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff. Whoop, has to step out of trouble. Throws in zone, wide open. Elijah Badger. Touchdown, Gators.
Yeah, it was really good pocket awareness and movement by Graham Mertz. We faked a little reverse. The UCF Knights playing man coverage. Badger just ran a crossing route to the backside pylon, and Graham found him.
Cross on a hold, and the extra point is just like a Shane Matthews drive off the tee. Take a break, 7:02 to go here in the first quarter. That extra point successful by Trey Smack. Trey Smack has it on the tee at the 35-yard line. Smack will send this through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Your thoughts, Shane Matthews, on what you saw on that opening drive?
Well, I don't think you could have drawn it up any better. You kept KJ Jefferson and their offense off the field, almost 8-minute drive to get a touchdown.
He wants it on the left hash. Takes the snap, almost collided with his running back, dumps it off. Check down, caught here. There's a block in the back with no flag and a runner loose up the right side and across midfield. A chunk play to start the day. Randy Pittman, the tight end, released and caught it to the right side of the formation.
Yeah, they just did a good old tight end screen. Gators weren't ready for that, obviously.
Quick snap, Jefferson on the pistol. Hands it off to R.J. Harvey. Nothing up the middle, bounces to his right. And then he's swarmed and tackled down after a 4-yard carry. Shamar James, starting a linebacker tonight, lead tackle there for the Gators.
Yeah, just inside zone. R.J. Harvey went left initially, didn't see anything, and bounced it to the right to pick up 5.
2nd down and 6 at the Gators' 41-yard line. 2-by-2 set. With motion from the tight end, they'll hand it back off to Harvey. Trying to go through the right side of the line. He's positive to the 38 and picks up 3 yards. So 3rd and 3 here at the Gator 38-yard line. James and Howard combining on the tackle.
Yeah, basically the same inside run play. It's just a zone read. K.J. Jefferson handed it off, didn't pull it. But this is definitely going to be 4-down territory for UCF.
R.J. Harvey, big-time runner, big-time numbers so far this year. They'll empty the backfield. 3 left, 2 right. Motion. And a jet sweep coming to the right side for Harvey. To the left side, rather. Tries to turn at the Gators' sideline. And he's going to be right at the line to gain. Got it. To the 35-yard line. Talk about it. Just needing that half yard on the turn. He was able to do it before Castell got him out of bounds.
Yeah, just basically, you said they went empty and ran the jet sweep to our boundary with R.J. Harvey. They didn't block it very well. He just outran everybody.
Penny Boone comes in a running back now to give Harvey a breather. 1st and 10 at the 35. 7-0 Florida. Jefferson in the shotgun. Motion. And he'll keep. Jefferson straight ahead for a gain of 5 to the 30-yard line. It's going to take a lot of Gators to bring him down today.
That's the power read that he's done his entire career, whether he was at Arkansas or now at UCF. It's basically a jet sweep, and he's going to ride that guy and read the defensive end, and they're going to be pulling and running the power play.
Got a wingback and Pittman lined up behind the left tackle. Got a shotgun or the pistol rather. Handed off here to Boone. Churning to his right, and he'll move the chains. Just gets to the 25-yard line. Jordan Castell brought him down, but a 1st down again for UCF. And they haven't been uncomfortable running the football yet. Boone is running back number 2 for them, and he stays in the game. Jefferson takes the snap on 1st down. Handoff, Boone bounces out to his right. Room outside the numbers. 20 to the 15. And then out of bounds. Forced out of bounds by Jaden Robinson and George Gums.
It's just that slow inside mesh play. And Boone bounced it outside. We didn't have anybody setting the edge. Another successful play on 1st down.
They rule him short. 2nd and 2. Handoff, Boone running right side. He'll get the 1st down. And advance the football to the 13-yard line. They love running behind that right side of the line where they've got Marshall and Rubelt, right guard and right tackle respectively.
Boone's a big dude. He's 6'1", 232 pounds. I mean, that's a heavy load in the backfield when he's in there with K.J. Jefferson.
Transfer from Toledo. They have a ton of transfers, both offensively and defensively. 3-by-2 set now. 1st and 10 at the 13. Jefferson alone in the shotgun on the right hash. Well, motion, fake the jet sweep. Here's the power run by the quarterback, Jefferson. And he'll bulldoze his way to just inside the 10-yard line. Caleb Banks comes off that pile. So does Pop Howard for the Gators.
Yeah, just fake the jet again. It's the power read where they pull the backside guard. And K.J. Jefferson just hits it up in the middle, and it doesn't look like he gains anything, but next thing you know, it's 4 yards.
2 receivers to the field side, Johnson and Jones. 2nd down and 7 at the 10. UCF has sputtered in the red zone. They fake the handoff. Jefferson throws it through the end zone. They had double coverage, the Gators did, on the tight end Evan Morris, and Jefferson missed him by a mile.
Which I think he was throwing that away. They tried to sneak the tight end down the seam off that power action. Good coverage by the Gator defense.
70% in the red zone, UCF. They turned it over twice in the red zone in their loss last week to Colorado. 4 turnovers in all. 3rd down and 7 now at the 10-yard line. On the right hash, it's trips in the triangle left, single receiver right, Jefferson to throw, lobs fade, right corner of the end zone, broken up, incomplete. The intended receiver was the tight end Randy Pittman, and sure enough, the Gators had Castell and Thornton well covered on the play. In fact, here it's Thornton who breaks it up in one-on-one coverage on that far end of the end zone.
Yeah, they lined their tight end up as a normal attached tight end, shifted him out like you see the NFL teams do, and threw the fade. Good coverage by Thornton.
17-yard field goal attempt now, right hash by a guy who's never kicked in college. Grant Reddick, off a good hold, puts it through. The backup kicker hits his first ever attempt, and UCF is on the board.
Held him to a field goal, but boy, the rushing attack still giving us problems.
Ball fields it to the 2 near side. Runs to the middle of the field and can never get north and south. Jaden Ball's return is stopped at the Florida 13-yard line. Graham Mertz, a quarterback. Montrell Johnson's back in a running back for the Gators. We're moving left to right. Spotted between the hashes. Both tight ends will shift. 2 receivers shift as well. DK coming back to the core from the left side. Mertz takes the shotgun snap. Toss sweep left side. Johnson jumps over a man at the 15-yard line and then goes out of bounds on the far side toward the UCF bench at the 16-yard line. Gain of 3 on the play.
Yeah, it looked like we were going to get a lot more than that. That was the old school just toss sweep out of the gun. And their safety came up and made a really good play.
3 to the left, including 2 tight ends. Left hash now. Borningham and Hanson, the starting tight ends tonight. No Livingston for the Gators. Badger wide right. Here comes DK in motion to join him. Out of the pistol, turn, handoff. Johnson speeds ahead and is brought down at the Florida 20-yard line. Braden Marshall, the nickelback, is the initial defender in on Johnson's carry.
Well, I felt like if Montrell would have just put his foot in the ground slightly and veered right, well, there was a big hole there.
The Gators are 4 for 4 on 3rd down thus far. They face 3rd and 3 at their own 20. Hawkins in motion right to left. There's movement up front and a free play for Mertz. Oh, they've blown it dead immediately because there was contact in the neutral zone. Boy, you're right, partner. Mertz should have just said, go, DK, I'll get you. Johnson's asking, why didn't you let us run the play?
False start.
What?
Offense, number 70. 5-yard penalty. Remains 3rd down.
On the right guard, Damian George. That's why it was blown dead immediately. I didn't see that at all.
I want to see a replay.
Oh. The officiating crew led by Daniel Gautreau.
He kind of moved his hand just a tad in the replay. Yeah.
Crowd upset about the call.
I'm not sure how this guy down here on our sideline called it, how he saw that.
3rd and 8. Back it up to the 15 of the Gators. Mertz motions DK out of the backfield. He's empty now. 3 by 2. DK slot right. Mertz to throw. Look out. Here comes pressure. Dumps it off to Johnson. Sideline left. Broken tackle and then stepped out of bounds. Really no gain here, and the Gators are going to be forced to punt for the first time tonight. Zaire Alexander sprinted over to Montrell Johnson to hem him against the boundary, and here comes Jeremy Crawshaw on the Gators punt team.
Yeah, the Knights brought late pressure, and we just let a clean runner come through the B gap. But Graham had no chance. He had to get rid of that football.
Yeah, as Braden Marshall came in untouched out of Lake Mary, Florida. Crawshaw's got his heels on his own goal line. Knights return man at his own 40. That's Trent Whittemore, the Buholz product. Crawshaw jogs to his left, hammers one downfield. Fair catch called for along the near seam and along the hash marks. Whittemore not only makes the catch, but then gives Weston a hug. Those two are longtime teammates. Weston was the first to him. Knights going right to left, and again from their own 34, it's 1st and 10. 4 seconds left in the quarter. We'll see if they get the snap off. They did. Jefferson hands it off, bouncing to his left. Harvey. He did get positive yards before Shamar James had a good open field tackle to bring him down and bring us to the end of the first quarter. 2nd and 5, and the Knights continuing their drive. A handoff to Harvey, and he is decleated just shy of the line to gain. UCF needs the 44 to the left side of the field, and he's taken out by Justus Boone. Handoff in the backfield. Steps in there. He's got help, and they stuffed the run for Harvey. They tried to quick snap the Gators, and Gums came up to help Sapp, and it loses a yard here for 4th down.
Yeah, well, UCF was going fast. Gators weren't lined up, and we weren't lined up correctly, but I think it helped us.
Had more guys in the box. Byburn comes in.
Interesting call by Gus here.
4th and 1 at his own 43, and now UCF will call a timeout.
Timeout, UCF.
Oh, that's a big boost. Gators defense is excited here as we get set for a big play here in the opening minute of this second quarter. They've loaded the box on the defensive side. Jefferson now audible at the line. Retreats into the shotgun position. Takes the snap, straight ahead. Jefferson wrapped up. I don't think he got it. I don't think he got it. He's short, and the Gators are going to get a turnover on downs. Caleb Banks, George Gums, and company in there to stop KJ Jefferson, and UCF turns it over on downs.
Yeah, there was a lot of bodies in the tackle box, and they got no movement, and even in the size of KJ Jefferson running that power read, there was nothing there.
That's a UCF offense that came to the game averaging 326 yards rushing.
That was Jack Pyburn.
Pyburn in there?
He just blew up the puller, and there was nowhere for KJ to run.
Yo, Jack. DJ Lagway is in a quarterback as the Gators have it 1st and 10 at the 43. Handoff. Jackson runs straight ahead. Boy, he is shifty, and he'll gain about 5 yards to the 38-yard line before being brought down by Zaire Alexander.
Yeah, good quick feet, as you said, Sean, in the hole. He made a decision and hit it.
Gators have rushed for 27 yards, UCF 44. The Gators have an impressive 4 of 5 number on 3rd down conversions offensively. Lagway in the pistol, 2nd and 5. Borningham motions to the near sideline. UCF showing blitz on the edge. Lagway takes the snap. Good protection. Throws down the middle. DK at the 5. Knocked down shy of the goal line at the 1-yard line. A steal right from DJ Lagway. Tennyson saved it from being a touchdown.
Yeah, that was a really good seam route. We ran 4 verticals. I'll get back to it after this play.
Tempo here. Lagway held up for a moment by the officials. UCF subs in. They load it left side. Handoff Jackson. Run to the unbalanced side. And scoots into the end zone. Touchdown, Gators. Good hold. Trey Smack connects. Extra point is good. Brought to you by Allstate. The good hands at Allstate will contribute to the Gators General Scholarship Fund. Thank you, Allstate. And that Gators scoring drive, again, just 3 plays, 1 minute, 11 seconds. Scoring drive, as always, brought to you by Toyota and your local Toyota dealers. Toyota. No places. Jacoby Jackson with his 3rd touchdown as a Gator. Well, dating back to last game, all DJ Lagway has done is throw completions. He's 8 for his last 8, 1 for 1 today on the throw to DK to get him at the 1. And Trey Smack has it on the tee as the Gators lead at 14-3. Smack will hang this one up. Harvey at the 4, just outside the near hash. And he'll get across the 20 to the numbers and be brought down by Gators special teams near the 22-23 line. Harvey is his running back on his left hip. Pair to the left, single right. Handoff. Harvey. Double reverse to the wide receiver. Coming to the left, and he is wrapped up and pulled down. Javarius Johnson had to almost hurdle his own blocker who went down. And it's Aaron Gates who comes in and makes the play for the Florida Gators out of the secondary.
Yeah, it was a really good play, staying home on the reverse. You know, we got some young guys out there. You got Miles Graham at the linebacker position right now.
Graham's played in every game so far here his freshman year. Loss of a yard, 2nd and 11. From the 23-yard line. Jefferson, jet sweep, the handoff to the left side. And the running back, Richardson, trying to turn the numbers, and he has a nice carry here of basically 9 yards. He's 2 yards shy of the line to gain as they were behind the chains. Bridges and Shamar James on the tackle for Florida.
Gators played that pretty well. That kid's he's got a little juice in his motor.
Yeah, Lake Wales guy. 3rd and 2 from the 32-yard line. Jefferson sends a receiver to the left. That's Johnson in motion. Here comes the noise. Jefferson motions right back. Handoff in the backfield. Richardson hit initially in the backfield and then brought down. Slowed up on the play by DJ Douglas, who is crashing down the right side. And it sets up 4th down here for UCF. They're going to punt.
Yeah, really slow developing run play in the backfield. And DJ Douglas was down in the box and just made a really good play. And the rest of the teammates came and finished him up.
Wingo, Gums among those in there to help Douglas finish the play. And so UCF will punt. Mitch McCarthy is on to punt. His career long is 64 yards. 4th and 2 from the 32. Low, sidewinding punt. Fair catch called for down the middle by DK. And he fields it. It will be spotted at the Florida 21-yard line.
Florida's defense sound right now. A couple of mistakes in position and technique, but other than that, they're where they're supposed to be, and the plays will follow.
Five-Star Credit Union sideline report with Tate Casey. Do good, bank better. Graham Mertz back at quarterback. 1st and 10 Gators officially at the Florida 22. Johnson motions out of the backfield to the near side. Hansen is tight end, same side. 2 receivers to the right. They just picked up a would-be blitzer off the far side. Mertz takes the snap. Nobody got the blitzer. Graham scrambles, gets away on his right, fires down the right side. Caught Badger at the 36. Comes back toward the middle of the field, makes 2-man miss, and the 40-yard line.
I don't think he was throwing to him, partner. Well, we need to see a replay of this from the end zone. Here it comes right here. I think he's throwing to Hansen, and Badger just comes out of nowhere and picks DK.
So Badger ends up with a chunk play, 1st and 10 at the 40. Arnold and Harris finally brought him down for UCF. Off the right hash, handoff Johnson. Small hold, not much. Ran to his right for a yard. Florida now faces 2nd and 9 at their own 41. DK and Hawkins receivers right. Badger solo near side. Mertz scrambles to his right, pump fake, throws, dumps it off to the tight end Hansen. Broke a tackle. He caught it 1 yard past the line of scrimmage and barrels his way along the right sideline to reach the 47-yard line, setting up now 3rd down and 3. It was Pierre, the linebacker, to finally bring down Big Hayden Hansen.
Got to tip your hat to Montrell Johnson. They brought the mic right up the A-gap, and it was a huge collision that allowed Graham to get outside the pocket and make that completion.
Gators 4 of 5 on 3rd down tonight. Graham Mertz now 10 of 11 passing after only missing twice in his last game. 2-by-2 set. DK motions the slot on the left. In the shotgun, Mertz takes the snap on 3rd and 3. Swings it right side. Johnson made the catch, and he could not escape. It'll be a loss of him on the play, and a significant one of that. A big play by Ethan Barr, the linebacker, who brought down Montrell Johnson, who had no protection.
Yeah, not many places to go there. I think Graham possibly could have held it a little bit longer to see if anything developed down the field. Threw it out to his check down. Nothing happening.
Gators forced to punt. 4th and 6 now officially. Line of scrimmage is the Florida 44, and Crawshaw to punt. Whittemore is deep for UCF at his own 10. This will go along the far hash. Crawshaw hammers one high and long. It's going to bounce at the 1 and check up. And it'll be down by Douglas at the UCF 3-yard line. He put it on the 1, and it zippered back to the 3. What a play for Jeremy Crawshaw. Whittemore motions from the far right sideline. Take the handoff. Jefferson in trouble. It skates. He would have been sacked for a safety. Throws on the middle. It's caught by Whittemore all the way out near the 30, and he's knocked down off his feet. Well, by Triquez Bridges.
We had a safety, but the 260-pound quarterback ran right through the tackles and then made a really good throw to Trent Whittemore.
Oh, wow. Well, handed off here on first down, and Harvey going to his left is not going to get much. 1.5 yards at best. He'll be shy of the 33-yard line. Shamar James with another tackle tonight.
Gators are staying home in their gaps. That's why these running backs are bouncing it outside.
UCF had 46 explosive plays coming into tonight to lead the Big 12. That was a big one right there prior to that run. On the pistol, handed off, tossed back to Jefferson, throws it down the right side, and a one-arm catch is incomplete, broken up by Bridges near the 38 of Florida.
Little flea flicker action.
Yep.
That was really good throw, almost an unbelievable catch, and great coverage by Bridges.
Bridges tore it away. 3rd down and 8 at the 33. 2 to each side here for Jefferson. It looks to the far sideline to get a new play. Spotted on the left hash at their own 33. Shotgun snap. Gators bring 4. Pressure coming. Down he goes. Jefferson sacked back at the 23-yard line. R.J. Moten comes flying through. The son of a former Florida Gator linebacker picks up his first sack of the year.
Yeah, you talk about running backs having to protect in the passing game. R.J. Moten just ran right through R.J. Harvey, and they brought him down. Took a couple other friends to bring him down, but they got him down.
It's going to take a company. They wrestle him down, and UCF will punt. McCarthy with his toes on his own 10 on 4th and 17 at their own 24. DK's deep. End over end punt down the center of the field. DK, fair catch called for and fielded at the 27-yard line. There's a late flag that just came flying in from the near sideline. That yellow handkerchief just flew about 18 yards.
During the kick, personal foul, face mask, kicking team, number 5. The 15-yard penalty will be added to the end of the kick. First down, Florida.
1st and 10, Gators leading 14-3. Drive starts at the Gators 42. Toss sweep left side. Montrell Johnson tried to spin off the initial defender and does get to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 upcoming. Ethan Barr shed a block and made a play on the toss sweep to the near side.
Yeah, toss sweep to our sideline to the left. Just a lot of guys in the box, Sean. We were in our 12 personnel, 1 tight end on each side, but they had 8 guys in the box. They give you that look. It's too hard to block them. Make it easy. Throw it outside.
Frazier's back into the right receiver. He's 1 of 2 to the right, 2 near side. Hanson's one of them, and he motions back to the core. 2nd and 10. Mertz in the shotgun. Jaden Baugh is checked in the running back. He's on the right hip of Mertz. He'll block. Mertz to throw. Fires. Right side. Caught on the hash marks. Big catch there. And Hawkins is up the center of the field. And it's got the chunk play for a first down. Finally wrestled down at the 27-yard line of UCF by Quadric Bullard.
Yeah, that was good protection. They brought a cross dog. They brought 2 backers inside. Jaden Ball helped in protection. Good job by him. And boy, I love watching us throw curl routes. Hadn't seen those in a long time.
1st and 10 Gators. Maybe another one in the offing here. Hawkins motions right to left. They'll shift into the pistol with Ball at the tail. Mertz between the hashes, takes the shot of the pistol snap. Jet sweep right side. Hawkins could not shake his man. He's fastest guy on the team, but couldn't beat this one in the open field. No gain on the play. Mac McWilliams on the edge there. The quarterback makes the tackle for the Knights.
Yeah, it looked like there was going to be a little bit more to that little pitch jet sweep to Tank. But give UCF credit, keeping it no gainer.
2nd and 10. Spirito is checked in as a wide receiver. He's to the right. Gators down 2 receivers tonight. No Trey Wilson, no Aiden Mizell. 14-3 Florida, 3:40 to go in the half. DK motions to the right. One-on-one coverage to the left. Fake the handoff. Mertz is going to him. It's Frazier's down the left sideline, and he is forced out of bounds.
Wow.
No flag. You got to be kidding me. He was interfered with by Brandon Adams the whole time. All kinds of contact.
Yeah, a lot of hand fighting going on there. Ball, I think, was thrown out of bounds as well. Maybe it wasn't.
It's a catchable ball. He's not held. Frazier's is 6'4". He could have gone up and gotten that, I think, partner.
I think you're right.
Empty the backfield. Ball comes out. He's 1 of 4 to the left. Single receiver right. 3rd and 10. Mertz takes the snap. Drives to his right. He's in trouble. And he'll throw it up the right sideline. Flag down. The ball is caught, apparently, 9 yards downfield by Badger. This is going to come toward the weak side of the offensive line here, partner.
We got dudes downfield. So I'll let him give the call and then explain what happened.
Here's the nonverbal communication of what Shane just said.
An eligible player downfield. Offense, number 66. 5-yard penalty from the previous spot. Remains 3rd down.
It's on the center, Jake Slaughter.
Well, it was him and like 4 other linemen. So what we did was we motioned to a 4-by-1 empty formation. And boy, what I looked at, we had single coverage with Badger, but we had a screen set up. And so that's why the linemen were downfield.
Mertz was pulled down as he threw the football. The penalty backs it up to the 32. 3rd and 15 now for the Gators. Fordingham tight end right, moving up front. Defender in the neutral zone. Mertz rolls to his right, pump fake, and now trots out of bounds. Flag down on the near sideline. And it will be against UCF.
Offsides. Defense, number 11. In the neutral zone at the snap. 5-yard penalty. Remains 3rd down.
Nigel Kelly, no relation. Offsides. So now we're right back to where we were 2 plays ago, Shane. 3rd and 10 for the Gators at the 27 of UCF.
You know, Graham's got to be smart here. You cannot take a sack because I think we're in field goal range right now. I'm not sure what the wind's doing, but cannot take a sack, cannot go backwards here.
Empty backfield now. Mertz ready for the shotgun snap. Takes it straight drop. Throws left side. DK comes back to get it. Breaks the tackle to 16. Another one at the 11. And he's down for a 1st down inside the 10 of the Knights. Bullard made a touchdown-saving catch. But DK's come close twice now to scoring. Big throw by Mertz.
Yeah, really good protection and the curl route. It's the best route in football. It's a staple of good passing teams, and by golly, I haven't seen curl routes around here in a long time, and we've seen 2 tonight.
Mertz now 14 of 16. And the way they're going, Shane, I'd like to have more. 1st and goal at the 7. Mertz motions DK back toward the formation. Out of the pistol, Mertz calls for the snap. Fake the handoff. Mertz rolling right, throws right into the end zone. It is caught. Touchdown, Gators. No. Oh, no. Ruled incomplete, and meanwhile, there's a flag down as well. Mertz took a shot at the end of the play.
Personal foul, roughing the passer. Defense, number 3. The penalty will be enforced half the distance to the goal. 1st down. This is the 2-minute timeout.
Deshaun Pace called for the penalty. And you could have, if this was ruled a catch by DK, declined the penalty and taken the points. The Gators will take the penalty. Instead, it'll be 1st and goal at the 3. 1:55 on the game clock. We're at the 2-minute timeout. DK motions back toward the left tackle. Snap back. Handoff. Johnson breaks a tackle and launches for the end zone. Touchdown! Gators! Montrell Johnson with a 2nd effort breaks the plane, and the Gators lead it 20-3. Snap back. Trey Smack Extra point good, brought to you by Allstate, who will contribute to the General Scholarship Fund. The good hands people, Allstate. With Shane Matthews and Tate Casey, I'm Sean Kelly. Edmund Boyd is our spotter tonight here inside the Janney King broadcast booth. The Gators with the extra point, now lead at 21-3.
It's been a really good first half. You know, I go back to what we talked about in the opener. Gus Malzahn is really good on his opening drives of all the games, and they went right down the field. We held them to a field goal, but they haven't done anything since.
So Smack will kick it off here right to left. Harvey had a return last time. Let's see if Smack can send this over his head, and he does. A.J. Jefferson in his 5th year. Both the starting quarterbacks 23 years old tonight. Handed off to Harvey, started up the middle, angles left, and gang tackled at the 27-yard line. Caleb Banks leads the way for the Gators.
Timeout, Florida.
Guys, I can't help but tell you the momentum, and we talk a lot about this, especially on the defensive side of the football, but as juiced up as this defense has been, they've grabbed that momentum since that first drive and haven't let go. And I can tell you firsthand on the sideline, seeing Shamar James, Jack Piber, Jason Marshall, and Moten, those guys are getting guys amped up, and it hasn't really stopped, and that's the kind of defense we've been looking for the last few weeks.
2nd and 7 now for the Knights. Out of the Florida timeout, it's spotted on the 28 of UCF. Shotgun snap back to Jefferson. Here comes pressure. Throws it out left side on the flat to the tight end. Randy Pittman makes the catch. And then he is bumped out of bounds on the play by Bryce Thornton and Jason Marshall.
Yeah, Gators played zone. Marshall came up, made the initial hit, and then Bryce Thornton finished him off.
3rd down and 4 at the 31. Gators would love to get one more crack at it. Florida has 2 timeouts at their disposal. UCF in no hurry here. Clock will start on the snap after the ball is out of bounds on the far side. 2-by-2 set. Jefferson fakes the handoff, throws quick in toward Whittemore, broken up. Huff Howard was in the neighborhood.
Gators brought some pressure off the edge, tried to throw a slant. Trent was lined up in the slot. It was tight window. I'm not sure if Trent could have caught that one or not. It would have been a big collision.
KJ Jefferson now 4 of 8. And UCF's vaunted rushing attack has only gained 39 yards on the ground. And UCF will punt here on 4th and 4 from their own 31. DK deep to receive at his own 22. McCarthy has the snap. Right-footed kicker sends it end over end down the near hash mark, and a flag down in the backfield. And the Gators may have just blown their opportunity to get the football with under a minute and a half to go.
Running into the kicker, defense number 88. 5-yard penalty from the previous spot. The result of the penalty is a 1st down.
Yep.
I want to see if he was pushed into him.
Caleb Banks is charged with the penalty. Here's a replay for you. He was not.
He two-hand touched him, and then he just did a good acting job. Watch this two-hand touch.
Well, he touched him. Livet is right, and now a flag down on the near sideline. Tate Casey, are you in the neighborhood?
I'm not, but I got a feeling that's going to be possibly Jack Pyburn and the Gators defense for facing the crowd, getting them amped up a little bit. Hard for me to tell.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct on the Florida sideline. 15-yard penalty will be added to the end of the last penalty. 1st down, Central Florida.
But Napier is red hot. He's pulled the headset off the top of his head.
I actually think they called it on Coach.
Yeah. Napier touched the official and wanted him to turn around and look at the big screen in the north end zone. So now UCF with a pair of penalties has it 1st and 10 at the 49. Fake the handoff. Jefferson pump fake all day to throw. Wine throws down the left side. Batted away by Jason Marshall. The intended receiver was Kobe Hudson. He's their best guy. And Jefferson tried to hit him down near the 10. Marshall breaks it up.
Man, what a play by Jason Marshall. Did a really good job turning the last minute and batting this ball away, and he's had a phenomenal year, and that was a phenomenal play.
The vet, Jason Marshall, making his 37th career start today. 34 straight starts for number 3. Big play. 1:19 to go on that second quarter clock now. UCF has a pair of timeouts if they so choose. Jefferson now 4 of 9 passing. And a whistle and a timeout for UCF.
Timeout, UCF.
That's not good.
Second, it will be 30 seconds.
What's not good?
Well, it's good for us.
I was going to say.
I always think of it from an offensive standpoint.
Gators were supposed to get it back, having forced UCF to punt, but running into the kicker and then unsportsmanlike conduct on Napier. 2 penalties. UCF still has possession, now facing 2nd and 10 at the Florida 49. Left hash, shotgun snap back to Jefferson. Pressure coming. Throws left side. Caught. Hudson was in between 2 Florida defenders. He makes the catch and gets out of bounds on the left side of the field. That's a first down for UCF.
They ran a little high-low smash concept. We played a little too high. Hit the corner route. Good throw and catch by UCF.
So on first down, they'll take the handoff. From the 35, Jefferson throws right side, caught. Whittemore spins out of bounds into the Gators bench. Dijon Johnson defending on the play. It'll bring up 2nd down, let's call it 4 here at the 29-yard line.
Yeah, you brought up, as you mentioned about the kicking issues, it'll be interesting to see how Gus calls this last series.
Single right. 2 left, early movement, and a flag. False start against UCF. It's going to come off the right side.
Offense, number 69. 5-yard penalty, remains 2nd down.
Paul Rubelt, the right tackle, moving too early. So this brings up now 2nd and 9. And the new line of scrimmage is the 34-yard line. Gators lead it 21-3, 1:07 left in the first half. 2-by-2 set. Harvey's the running back on the left hip of Jefferson. Shotgun snap. Gators bring 5. Throws on a closing pocket right side. Incomplete at the 6. The intended receiver was Hudson. Jordan Castell was defending on the play. Marshall came over to help. There was some contact, no flag. So 3rd and 9 now at the Gators 34. 1:02 to go on the game clock. Trips left, single right. Gators loading up again. Denson's in the box. He'll retreat and cover. Jefferson to throw. Got a block on the backside. Throws left side over the receiver and almost intercepted at the 15-yard line. They were going for Pittman, the tight end. He sailed it, and Dijon Johnson almost had himself an interception.
Yeah, Pittman just ran down there, ran about 12 yards right on the hash, and KJ Jefferson threw it high. Thank goodness.
Here's the answer to your kicking situation, Shane. They're going to go for it on 4th and 9 with 56 seconds left in the half.
Yeah, and if they don't get it right here, Gators have decent field position with 2 timeouts left.
At the 34 of the Gators, right hash, 2 to each side. Jefferson with the towel on his right hip takes the shotgun snap. Pressure coming, flushed out. Jefferson wrapped up and sacked. Multiple flags have come down. Jefferson brought down at the 44-yard line. George Gums in there.
Holding. Offense, number 78. The penalty is declined. First down, Florida.
Okay.
Yeah, great pressure by the guys up front, and I'm looking at it from a quarterback standpoint. You got to tell your quarterback, you cannot take a sack there, because now we got the ball close to midfield with 2 timeouts.
Justice Boone in there as well for the Gators. Pop Howard came in. He was coming from one angle. Searcy was shoving the pocket back in the other angle. And Gums wrapped him up and then got the help. Searcy in on that as well for Florida. Lagway is going to be the quarterback here for the Gators. And partner, let's go back to what you just give me the scenario here. Field position, timeouts, all that.
Yeah, we got 2 timeouts, and you can still, the clock will stop out of bounds or to move the chains. And we just got to be smart here. I mean, you got an opportunity. They probably told DJ to kick a field goal, we got to get it to this yard line. I'm not sure what that yard line is for our kicker, Trey Smack, but we shall see.
1st and 10 at the 44 of Florida. Clock at 48 seconds. Snap back to Lagway. Dumps it over the middle. Hawkins makes the catch, and he's wrestled down. There's a flag down on the far side of the field. False start, Gators.
Illegal formation. Offense, number 65, did not line up on the line of scrimmage. 5-yard penalty, remains first down.
Right tackle Brandon Crenshaw-Dixon has to have his helmet past the hip of the guard. All right, back to the kicking situation. Trey Smack's career-long partner is 54 yards.
Okay.
All right.
So we just ran a 4x1. We motioned to empty and ran that little screen that we got called for men downfield earlier in the game. And my goodness, I mean, he is barely in the back. I can't believe they called that. But if Tank breaks that tackle, he scores probably. There was nobody around.
Tank is slot right. One of 3 receivers to Lagway's right. 2 receivers left. Lagway's second drive of the game. Engineers scoring drive last time. Takes the shotgun snap. Scrambles to his left. Squares his shoulders, tucks it, runs out of bounds. And he'll be out of bounds at the Florida bench in between the 44 and the 45-yard line. Pace kind of made Lagway commit to the boundary and stop the clock with 31 seconds.
Yeah, and again, we can work the middle of the field because we have 2 timeouts. UCF's thinking that the Gators are going to work outside, so we need to work the middle of the field.
2nd and 9.5 now. Lagway changes the play at the line of scrimmage. He's got 2 receivers right. Tight end and a receiver in Badger to the near side. Boardingham now will leave the left side of the formation and shift to the hip of the right tackle. Turn, handed off, Johnson. Big hole right side. 40, up the middle, 35, cuts to his left. 30, wrestled inside the 25 and down at the 21-yard line. Got to spike the football here. Pace made the tackle. Clock stops with the chains moving, but it'll start once they're set. 21 seconds on the clock. Gators have 2 timeouts.
All right. For a defensive player injury.
Gators will have to burn the timeout. Injured Knight at the end of the play. Held them to 3 points and 119 total yards in the first half. This was a Florida team that was outscored 44-10 in their 2 home losses in the first half.
No, they've played really, really well today. Like I said, ever since that first drive, and then I think the scramble play that KJ had out of the end zone where he hit Trent Whittemore, they've only had 2 really big plays the entire game.
Trips right, single left, and now the Gators at 1st and 10 on at the UCF 22. Johnson motions on the backfield. 5 wide here for Lagway on the near hash. Gators moving right to left. Lagway takes the snap, quarterback run. Straight ahead, climbed his own blocker, the center Slaughter, and then stopped at the 19-yard line on the play. Florida will call one more timeout.
It will be 30
17 seconds left. 2nd and 7 at the 19.
Yeah, the run there does you no good because you're already in field goal range, but you have to waste a timeout. So I kind of not sure why we called a run there.
I wish he would have paused a little bit, made it a kind of an old school quarterback draw. He just darted straight ahead. Lagway did off the snap. Lagway takes the snap and the shotgun. And he dumps it off. Leaping catch, Johnson left side.
Okay.
And he's got the first down. Clock will stop here with 9 seconds on the game clock. First down Gators and goal to go from the 10. They're going to run one more here, looks like. Lagway spikes the football instead. Okay. All right, so
yes.
Trey Smack and the field goal unit onto the field.
So a coaching point here, I would tell DJ, now I don't know what they teach here, but if that's going to be our last play of the half, go ahead and let it run down to 3 seconds and spike it. So it's the last play of the half.
Yep. Okay. So this will be a 28-yard attempt off the left hash toward the north goalpost to our left for Trey Smack. His season long is 47. This is a little pitching wedge at best for him. Good hole from Crawshaw. Smack's kick is good. Trey Smack with a 28-yard field goal with 4 seconds left in the first half gives the Gators now a 21-point lead. It's 24-3.
I think offensively it's been outstanding. I'm not taking anything away from defense because I look at the offense all the time, but I like what we've done tonight.
No doubt. The Gators have 251 yards total offense, 172 through the air, 79 on the ground, 5 penalties for 35 yards, 2 of which came on the last UCF drive. Smack to squib this right to left. It's picked up by Pittman, the tight end at the 25. Runs to his left. He's got blockers. Spins off one tackler. Sharif Denson slows him up a little bit. and the Gators finally bring down Pittman at the 37-yard line. So that'll be it. The end of the first half has arrived. Harvey's deepest back at the end zone to our right for UCF. We're all set to go here, and Trey Smack is on the approach, and we're underway in the third quarter. 24-3, Florida leads UCF, and a touchback here to begin the third quarter. KJ Jefferson as the quarterback of the Knights tonight, 6 of 13, 90 yards passing. It's a 46% completion percentage, and for a guy that's not just beat the Gators on the ground, but many others, so far not that impressive. Jefferson and the Knights won it on the left hash. And he's all by himself. Right hand on the towel. 2 receivers and a tight end to the right. Now they motion the running back, and they'll hand it off to him. It's Harvey running to his right, turning his feet. And one of his best runs of the night goes for nearly 8 yards on first down here to begin the third quarter.
Yeah, but interesting. That's a counterplay, gap scheme that they didn't run a whole lot of that stuff in the first half. Gator defense has had problems with that in the past.
High snap, fielded by Jefferson, handed back off to Harvey, almost beat the backfield. Wiggles to his left and gets 2 yards here. He's hemmed in. Shamar James was able to assist here. Jordan Castell also stepped up. 1st and 10 at the 37, just enough to move the chains on short yardage. Thanks for the pickup there. Fake the jet sweep, hand it off. Straight ahead, Harvey gets past the 40 and now the 41. And brought down by Shamar James initially. Second down upcoming with 6 yards still to the line to gain. We saw a lot, I don't know, in the Colorado game for UCF, I saw more of that wing T kind of tight splits up front. They seem to want to spread it out a little bit here, Shane.
Yeah.
They'll hand it off again, this time to Boone, the backup running back. They fake the jet sweep, go straight ahead with Boone to the 46. We'll bring up third down and 1.5 yards. And again, Shamar James right in the middle there making the tackle for the Gators.
Yeah, it looks like the adjustment that UCF made that we didn't see in the first half, as I mentioned, was a little more pulling their guards with that gap scheme where they're blocking down, kicking out. They've had some success here early in the second half.
Brian Taylor subs in for the Gators, so does Des Watson at the nose. Short yardage situation. Third and a little over 1 yard. Shotgun snap. Jet sweep. Hand it off. And it's the speedy running back Richardson who moves the chains on a gain of nearly 3 yards right to midfield. He came to the near sideline. Jordan Castell got him as he started to turn north.
He looks
and
hurt.
Castell's banged up. Needs attention.
Timeout for a defensive player injury.
Jordan, who is kind of in a catcher's position and now up under his own power to walk the short walk to the near sideline. They're making a huge mistake if Shane Matthews is not on that Gators at Sea cruise.
Absolutely, no question about it.
Yes.
It'll sell out quickly.
1st and 10 at midfield now for UCF. Opening drive of the third quarter. Jaden Robinson has come in at a linebacker now for the Gators. He's the man in the middle. Shotgun snap, quarterback draw. Jefferson straight ahead with it, still on his feet. Gators hold their ground and hold him to a gain of 4 yards. And it's Jaden Robinson who's in there readjusting his face mask after meeting Mr. Jefferson.
Yeah, not a whole lot of design to that ball play. Spread them out, snap it to the 260-pound quarterback, and run right up the A-gap, right behind your center.
They'll bring in their pass-catching tight end Pittman. Will line up in the slot to the near side. 2-by-2 set. Jefferson will work out of the pistol here. Harvey back in a running back. Right on the Gators logo. 2nd down and 6. Jefferson, quarterback draw again. He'll get maybe 2 yards. Just inside the 45 of the Gators. So that'll bring up 3rd down and 5. More like 4.5 here, really. Boone is the man that stopped Jefferson from moving any closer to the line to gain. The line to gain is the Gators 40. Florida leads it 24-3. 2 to each side. Jefferson wipes his hands on the towel. Black spikes with gold toes. Takes the snap out of the pistol. Hands it off. Harvey probing. Squirts through and got the first down. Brought down just inside the Florida 39, and the chains will move after the tackle was eventually made by Justus Boone.
That's just a really good run by R.J. Harvey, their tailback. He was very, very patient, kind of a slow-moving split zone, found a crease and hit it.
Harvey came into the game 6th best in FBS, averaging 131 yards per game on the ground. Motion coming to the near side. Jet sweep. Richardson again. The running back turns it on the near side numbers. Broke a tackle at the 28 and advances it to the 21-yard line. Marshall made the tackle, but there was at least one missed tackle on the way, and this is kind of a hearkening back to what we saw in the first 4 games defensively for Florida.
Yeah, and we talked about it, like I said earlier, Sean, and Gus Malzahn's always really good at the opening drive of the game and the second half, and we're seeing that right now.
Morris comes in at the tight end of the right side. Motioning back into the backfield is Boone. Will hand it off to him. He got outside to the right, beating Howard, and a gain of nearly 11 yards on first down. The first and goal, it looks like UCF at the 10. Sharif Denson makes the final touch of
just counter play. They pulled the left guard and the left tackle, blocked the right side of the line down, and there was nobody out there. Good drive by the Knights right here.
Sapp, Pyburn, Jackson, Gums, all check in defensively for the Gators. Right hash, first and goal at the 10. Gators lead by 21. Offset pistol. Jefferson takes the snap, fakes the jet, hands it off to Boone. It got hit in the backfield, slowed up enough to where they stop him to no gain. Hanging on was Cam Jackson.
That's a good job with eye discipline. You talked about, you heard Coach Napier talk about all the smoke and mirrors. There was a lot of smoke and mirrors on that play. I didn't even know who had the football.
Penny Boone, who had it, now heads for the far sideline. Harvey's back in, but he's going to line up wide right. The running back is one of 2 to Jefferson's right, toward the boundary. Off the right hash, there's 2 receivers and a tight end to the left. Second to go at the 10. Quarterback draw. Jefferson hesitated a little longer than he had been doing and gets a yard on the carry. Grayson Howard, Pup Howard, makes the tackle for Florida.
Yeah, they just snapped it to KJ Jefferson, and he ran right up the gut once again. Not much movement by their offensive line.
Third and goal at the 9. Big play here on both sides. This is still the opening drive of the third quarter. We're under 7:45 left in the third quarter.
Well, they haven't thrown the football one time.
Jefferson in the shotgun, Harvey on his right hip. Motion from right to left to the slot. Jefferson takes the snap, and it looks like a timeout has been, no, delay of game.
Delay of game. Offense. 5-yard penalty. Remains third down.
Wow, third and goal now from the 14-yard line.
Yeah, with an experienced quarterback like that, you wouldn't think you would get a delay of game. And also, nobody on the sideline was obviously paying attention to it either.
It's the 5th penalty on UCF tonight. Each side now with 5 penalties. So just inside the right hash, here comes third and goal from the 14. Trips left, single right. Jefferson leaning forward, takes the shotgun snap. Here comes some heat. Jefferson scrambling to his right. Pop Power grabs his ankles, down he goes. Sacked back at the 19-yard line. What a stop for Pop Howard, and Gator chops his way back to the near sideline.
Yeah, good pressure up front, and KJ just has no escapability anymore.
Father time?
Yeah, he's just too big.
23 years old.
He's too big.
He is big. Now the backup kicker, Grant Reddick, will attempt a 37-yard field goal off the right hash. UCF fails again in the red zone here. Backed out of the red zone for a field goal attempt. Snap back, holds down, kicks away, it's got the leg, and it is good. So Reddick, the backup kicker, is 2 for 2 tonight as he connects here. A long drive for UCF to only get 3 points. Starting kicker Colton Boomer's out tonight, so the tight end is handling kickoffs, done just fine on a couple. And he's left-footed, and he'll send it down toward the goal line and about a couple of yards deep. Jaden Ball will let it go for a touchback. With this drive, it'll go left to right. 14 of 17 tonight, 126 yards passing. He's thrown a touchdown pass now on 14 of his 15 Florida starts. Johnson's the running back, spotted in between the hashes. Snap back, Mertz the throw. Throws right side, caught by Boardingham and brought down immediately. A bulldog-like tackle here by the Knights, Deshaun Pace.
Yeah, had a condensed formation. Both tight ends on the hip position. They ran flats. We ran some curls. I like the concept. I think Graham probably should have thrown the curl.
Gain of 3. 2nd and 7 at the 28. Big time shift here. They load up the right side toward the boundary. Off the right hash, Graham in the pistol. Takes the snap waist high. Hands it off to Johnson. A lot of traffic. Rushes forward for a gain of about 3 to the 31-yard line. Lee Hunter, the defensive tackle, brings down Montrell Johnson, who needs a little help getting up from Damian George. Montrell might be a little shaken up.
Looks like he's... This big play here, we need to stay on the field. Our defense just was out there for 8 minutes.
Yeah, that's a great point. Let's see if the Gators can convert here on 3rd and 4. Florida's 5 of 7 on 3rd down tonight. From the 31 of the Gators. Matt Mertz takes the snap. Straight drop, pumps once. Room to run. Goes straight ahead and slides down right at the line. Oh, they're going to mark him short. Oh, man. It's interesting where officials now declare where the quarterback gave himself up, and they're going to say just shy of the 34, Shane.
Billy's going to go for this. Wow.
Needs the 35. This is a long yard on 4th down. Maybe see if we can get him to jump. Mertz. Full motion, Hawkins through left to right.
We have an illegal
Hard
formation
count
right now.
And now DK steps up to remedy that as the furthest man left of the formation. Mertz now gets a new play call. Johnson will flip around to his left hip. 4th and a little over a yard. Now shifts into the pistol. Mertz has got to hurry if they're going to run a play. Takes the snap. Pulls it. Mertz off the fake handoff. Turns around the left end and slides for a first down. Graham Mertz with a career high 24 yards rushing 2 weeks ago. Moves the chains, brought to you by Good Creek Moving and Storage, your superhero movers.
Boy, give the big guys a lot of credit up front. That took a long time. It looked like we were, shifting and motioning to try to get them to jump, and then we ran the zone read. Good read by Graham Mertz, pulling it and getting the first down.
Hanson motions back to the core. 1st and 10 Gators at their own 38-yard line. Mertz takes the handoff to Johnson. He'll stand a chip. Mertz shuffles left, throws down the left side. Leaping grab made by DK and brought down immediately, but at the UCF 38-yard line outside the far numbers. Braden Marshall was the defender and got beat by Chim DK on the play.
Yeah, good progression by Graham. He was looking for Badger on the curl route, had enough protection, it was covered, and hit DK on the deep crosser.
24-6 Gators. 1st and 10 now at the UCF 38. Hanson motions right to left. The throw to the right side, caught by Hawkins, squares up and then darts toward the near sideline, receiving out on the right flat. This will be close to the line of game, maybe a gain of 9 yards to the 29-yard line. Mac McWilliams made the move for UCF defensively to get Hawkins out of bounds.
I love that play call. 3-by-1. Tank Hawkins is a single guy, man-to-man. Just throw him a hitch route. Good luck tackling us.
You said earlier tonight, get the guys who can make plays the ball.
Yeah, it's
Hawkins
simple.
is your fastest guy. Hanson shuffles the set still tight end right. Mertz takes a shotgun snap. 2nd and short. Maybe you take a shot. Crockett closing. Flag down. So goes Mertz.
Oh, get up.
Sacked to the 35. Brought down from behind by Niali Kelly. Their defensive end has been one of their better pass rushers. So it could be his 3rd sack of the season. Waiting on the indication from the referee, Daniel Gautreau. Kind of think it's a hold, right? Still some conversation about this. The Gators offense is already backing up.
I think they're waiting on Gus to make a decision on what he wants to do.
If he declines the penalty, he's going to take the penalty.
Holding. Offense, number 89. The 10-yard penalty will be enforced from the previous spot. Remains second down.
Wow. Okay, from the previous spot. Interesting is, again, the previous spot was the 29, and the penalty's on Hayden Hansen.
Well, that was, as a quarterback, anytime you get hit from the blind side and you don't see it coming and they drive you into the ground, these things scare me. And, we know Graham's coming off a collarbone issue, but when that body weight drives you into the ground like that, it is not fun, folks.
He did. That defender put all those weight into him leaving the ground to put him down. So 2nd and 11 after the penalty to the 39-yard line. DK motions left to right. Mertz takes the snap. Quick handoff here to Johnson. Nothing doing. Wrapped up and maybe brought back for a yard. Tackle for loss here by Braden Marshall out of Lake Mary, Florida.
Yeah, good play by Marshall on their part. They brought a run blitz. He came from the weak side, and no one blocked him. No one was supposed to block him, and he just ran it down and made a play in the backfield.
By the way, because the penalty took away the sack, there's been 0 sacks for UCF. They only had 3 sacks this year against Power 4 competition.
Here's another situation where you got to be smart, can't take a sack, and if you have to dump it down just to get us in field goal range.
3rd and 12 at the UCF 40. 4 wide here. Mertz drops back, scrambles, climbs the pocket, shoves it to Montrell Johnson on his right, who does get a gain here of 6 yards at the end of the play, just shy of the 35-yard line. Deshaun Pace, the linebacker, brought down Johnson. He basically had one man to beat. Pace beat Montrell.
Yeah, that was a good job just moving forward on that play. Could have been risky, kind of that little lateral, what have you, to Montrell. But now we have an opportunity to knock one down here.
53-yard attempt for Trey Smack off the right hash. The wind has been swirling a bit. It's at his back, it appears, toward the south end zone. Cross shot a hold. His career long is 54. Snap back, good hold. Kicks away. Plenty of leg for Smack. It is turning left and wide left and no good. So Smack misses for the first time this season. UCF begins this drive, 1st and 10 their own 35-yard line. 43 seconds left in the quarter. They'll hand it off to Harvey. He's got a hole just left of center. And just like on his first carry of the last drive, he gets more than 5 yards. This is going to go for almost 7. And friends, we're going to have one more TV timeout before this quarter's over, believe it or not, we think. 25 seconds and counting. 2nd down and 3 as a result of the 7-yard carry by R.J. Harvey. Harvey's offset in the pistol. Jefferson takes the snap, hands it off to Harvey again. Wiggles through traffic, got loose outside. Broken tackle by Searcy. There's a flag down. This is good enough for a first down by plenty to the 48. 2 seconds left in the quarter. Devin Moore on the tackle.
I think we're going to get a face mask on the Gator defense.
Searcy must have committed. I don't know of anybody else who would have had a chance to.
There was no foul on the play. The result of the play is a first down.
So 2 seconds left of the quarter. The chains will move here. Oh, it was clearly a face mask. We just got a replay here in our booth.
That is the end.
And it would have been on Searcy, and this is the end of the 3rd quarter. Big crowd here tonight. The congregation's all set here on Tom Petty night. The Gator quarterbacks, 18 of 21 for Mertz, 2 of 2 for Lagway. UCF football, though, to start the 4th. 1st and 10 at the Florida 47. And flags fly in. I mean, like 4 of them. This would appear to be against the Knights.
False start. Offense, number 76. 5-yard penalty. Remains first down.
So they have 6 penalties now as well. And don't you dare, Shane Matthews, call them the Golden Knights. Do not do it.
I think Golden Knights sounds kind of cool.
I don't know why they made the change and then wagged the finger in their game notes. Don't call us that. Don't call us Central Florida, even though it's the University of Central Florida. Okay. After the penalty, 1st and 15 at the 48. Off the left hash, Jefferson all alone. Takes the shotgun snap. Gators bring the heat. He's in trouble. He is wrapped up, and he's sacked back near the 40-yard line. 1, 2, 3, 4 Gators in there. What a play. Robinson and company. Let's go with that.
Yeah, serious protection issues. Gators brought a couple of backers on a delayed blitz, and UCF had no answer for it.
So much aggression for the Gators tonight. Both sides of the football. And by the way, let's not sleep on Crawshaw's monster punt back in the first half. On the shotgun, fake the handoff. Jefferson lobs it. A knuckleball to his right, and it's dropped by Harvey, the running back, near the 35-yard line. 5 yards behind the line of scrimmage on 3rd and 23.
Yeah, they tried to set up a screen, and that was not some good technique from the quarterback on how to throw a screen pass.
He's lucky that wasn't a pick six, the way that knuckled in the air. 3rd and 23 now at the 40 of UCF. The line to gain is the Gators 38. Jefferson's in trouble. Bumped into his own blocker, and he finally hemmed in and brought down. George Combs has got a sack. Back-to-back sacks for the Gators. How do you do?
Yeah, George just wore out the right tackle. The right tackle just whiffed. Easy sack on his part. But boy, it's 4th and 29.
4th and Ocala right now, basically.
Well, I just watched the replay. The right tackle missed the snap count. He never moved.
That helps the cause. 4th and 29 at the 34. They will punt. DK deep to receive. McCarthy gets it away. End over end. Now on the near hash. A fair catch called for. DK fields it near the 22-yard line. 44-yard punt here for UCF. They lead it. Gators do 24-6. Jaden Baugh is the running back in the pistol with Mertz. Off the near hash. Fake it to Baugh. Rolls right. Dumps it off. Right flat. Caught by Hawkins. 25-30 to the right sideline and out of bounds for a first down and a gain of 12 yards. Shift the tight end back to the core. Jump into the pistol here with Baugh behind Mertz. Mertz takes the snap. Turns. Hands it off. Baugh powers his way through the right side of the line. Gain of 5. Just shy of the 39-yard line. Tackle made by Kelly for UCF. Next Saturday night, Rocky Top will be at Tennessee. 2nd down and 5 for the Gators. Hawkins motions out to wide right. DK in the slot, same side. Badger one-on-one to the near side. Mertz out of the pistol. Turns, hands it off to Baugh. Started right, tried to cut back left, and they kept contained here on him, and he gets a yard to the 40-yard line. Something tells me the plot here is now turning toward eating clock up, my friend.
Yeah, and that situation there were a lot of guys in the box. They had more than we could block, and you said the single covers down here on Elijah Badger. I was hoping we were going to take a shot at his way.
I just told Shane during the break, I'd like to see him hit for one bomb here before this is all said and done. Hard to complain about much of anything for the Gators tonight, leading 24-6. Hawkins motions behind the line, right to left. He's in a trips triangle formation to the near side. 3rd, we'll call it 4. Shotgun snap back to Mertz. Wines fires down the right sideline. A little push off, catch made, but out of bounds. Incomplete. Badger couldn't stay on the field of play to make the catch. Mertz has to be helped up after taking a hit on the throw. They had linebacker coverage here, Shane, on Badger down the right side, didn't they? Or was that a defensive back?
He caught that, but he got kind of pushed. Yeah, his release, he didn't give us enough room to throw that go route. Kind of got pushed out of bounds.
So bring up 4th down, and the Gators will punt. Gators had 3 points in the second half. Crawshaw along the right hash will punt right to left. Snap coming from the 40. Whittemore is deep. Lower punt here for Crawshaw is fair caught in the neighborhood of the 17-yard line. First and 10 of their own 18-yard line. And a handoff to begin things to the running back Richardson, wearing his number 0. Fifth-year senior. He's one of the rare non-transfers for the Knights. I mean, they are loaded with transfers on both sides of the football.
You know, they have 5 quarterbacks from their program that are starting at Power 5 schools.
That's amazing. Gain of 1, 2nd and 9 after the carry. Take the jet sweep. Ooh. Jefferson throws left side wide open. Harvey makes the catch at the 35 down the left sideline and ran out of room on that UCF sideline, out of bounds at the Gators 46. He was wide open, Shane.
Yeah, a little wheel route, I believe. I need to see the replay, but I want to say that was Aaron Childs, maybe, freshman in there.
Childs has been getting more and more playing time. DJ Douglas finally finished the play defensively. First and 10 Knights at the 46.
Yeah, just a wheel route. Eye discipline got the young freshman.
Did he bite on the fake of the jet, maybe?
He did.
Okay. The motion, that same guy to the right. Jefferson darts to his left after receiving the shotgun snap. It's his best run of the day. It matches it, actually. 5 yards on the carry by KJ Jefferson.
Yeah, they faked the jet, ran a little counter play for the quarterback. There was a hole there. He picked up 5 or 6, but if he had any type of speed, there was room to run.
Gators bring him down at the 41-yard line. Childs on the tackle. 2nd and 5 now from the Gators 41. Off the left hash. Hand it off to Penny Boone. Boone straight ahead. Probably moves the chains here. The line to gain is the 36. That's about where he ends up after being tackled by Cam Jackson. It is a first down for UCF.
You would think they would play with a little more pace here, being down 18 points.
I agree with you. And this is not an offense that has quick strike capability. I mean, their explosive plays come on the run game and the clock moves. First and 10. Take the handoff to Boone. Dropping back. Jefferson to throw. Nothing downfield. Scrambles left. Throws. Come back. And a catch is ruled complete right on the left sideline at the 25. First down UCF. Wide right is Jacoby Jones. Motion coming to his side too. Fake the jet. Handoff. Harvey tackled for a loss. Met in the backfield. Cam Jackson in there to blow it up. And it moves him back behind the chains here. 2nd and 11 upcoming.
Just a slow developing, fake the jet, run the zone play. Good penetration by Jackson and Banks in the backfield.
8:43 and counting here in the fourth quarter. And a question for the referee from the back judge. This might have to do with the play clock, which is still winding down. They'll reset, I'm sure. Cam Jackson needed a tackle for loss. He got on that last play.
With the catch out of bounds, the clock did not start when it was wound. Please set the game clock to 8 minutes, 22 seconds, and it will start on my signal.
Well, they just lost 20 seconds. 2nd and 12 now at the Gator 27-yard line. That's where UCF's running the problems. Turnovers last week against Colorado, settling for field goals tonight. 24-6, Gators lead it. Offset pistol here. Snap back to Jefferson, fakes it to Richardson. Here comes Heat. Turns, throws blindly to the left sideline. Oh, and a late flag comes in. How is that a catchable football? Shamar James ends up making contact with Richardson on the far sideline.
Pass interference.
No way.
Defense, number 6. The ball will be placed at the spot of the foul. First down.
They fake it to Richardson out of the backfield. KJ slightly rolls to his right. It's a wheel route backside. I think this ball would have been out of bounds, right?
Yes, it's uncatchable, as I said. It's 5 yards past him and sails out of bounds. First down by penalty at the 13. Trips right, including Whittemore. And the tight end, Pittman. Jefferson Hands it off to Harvey. Got loose, left side, broken tackle, the 8 to the 5. Pylon left side, and kicked it. Touchdown, UCF.
Wow. He showed you something there. That was a heck of a run.
Unbelievable
by
run.
R.J. Harvey. He made a bunch of guys miss, ran through some arm tackles. And we talk about going north all the time. He just put his foot in the ground multiple times going east.
He beat DJ Douglas with that foot in the ground. That's his 9th rushing touchdown now of the year.
I was anxious to see what Gus decided to do here if they score, because some of these people, their analytics tell them to go for 2 here, which I don't understand why. You kick it.
Reddick for the extra point. He's got it. So it's a 9-point game now with 7:50 to play. The UCF scoring drive goes 7 plays, 82 yards, capped by a 13-yard touchdown run by R.J. Harvey. And the tight end, doing the kickoff duties, booms one in the end zone again. Lagway, a quarterback for the Gators. And from the 25, they hand it off, a jet sweep to Tank Hawkins coming to the near sideline. And he'll get about 4 yards to the 29 before Mac McWilliams meets him for the stop. Listen, just a quick moment here. There's a lot of people that might be listening to our broadcast tonight who are still really struggling from Hurricane Helene, whether it's here in the great state of Florida or elsewhere. We are thinking of you tonight, and we're also thinking of those in the line of fire coming up. A hurricane on its way to our state again midweek this coming week. Lagway in the shotgun here. 2nd and 6, toss sweep, left side. Jackson got a hole. They try to pull him down by his jersey, and they can't. He's across the 45 and out of bounds into the Gators sideline. Jacoby Jackson here has shown his speed the last couple of weeks, and he darts here outside left. Yeah, it was a big first down.
A pin and pull, toss sweep, and what Jacoby did so well, Sean, he stretched it. They over pursued, put his foot in the ground, got going north, and a really good run.
1st and 10 of the 48. We've edited ourselves, haven't we?
Yes, it's no more north and south. Oh, no.
Screen pass dropped by Hawkins on the near sideline. He jumps on it. They're going to rule it a catch and a fumble.
Is a catch, fumble, recovered by the offense, 2nd down.
So that'll put it at the 45. Deshaun Pace was defending for the Knights. So, yeah, we used to say, we want to see a guy turn north and south. And then Shane pointed out, well, if you're going north, maybe we don't necessarily want the south part.
We don't. We just want him to go north.
So for the purposes of this drive, Gators moving right to left toward the north end zone. We want guys to go north.
Absolutely.
6:05 to go in the 4th quarter. Gators lead it 24-13. Up by 11. They shift out of the pistol. DK darts to his right. And a timeout called by Florida upon the snap of the football. Jake Slaughter at center, ready to snap it to DJ Lagway. Takes the snap. Pulls it away from the running back. Lagway running to his right. Can he turn north? Oh, and he just got hit high-low. Going to have a targeting flag come in as a hit was applied to the head and neck area in this and bent Lagway back. DJ's back up quickly.
Personal foul, targeting, defense, number 27. The previous play is under video review.
Jason Johnson, a true freshman, is flagged here. Glad to see that DJ appears to be okay. This is one of those deals, you're looking at the clock, 5:48 to go in the 4th. If this call is upheld, he will miss the first half of next week's game too, and Lagway just got twisted like a pretzel. He's going down, and then the hit comes,
I think it's
the opposite direction.
Is it his helmet or his shoulder hitting DJ in the head? I can't. I'll tell you, but he got bent in a weird position.
He didn't leave his feet until after the contact was made. I would think this is upheld.
After video review, there is no foul for targeting. It'll be 3rd down at the end of the run.
Yeah, it looked like he got, to me, it looked like it was like shoulders and like the side of his helmet. We'll see it here again.
Well, He hits DJ in the helmet with his shoulder.
Yeah.
So it's not helmet to helmet.
Yeah.
Boardingham motions back to the core. Lagway on the right hash. And there may be movement by the Gators up front. Flags come in. This would make it even harder.
False start. Offense, number 77. 5-yard penalty. Remains third down.
It's on left guard Najee Harris. 6th penalty of the game for the Gators.
Or they're going to, I'd work this 25-second clock. I mean, it's 3rd and long. I doubt we throw the football here just to keep the clock running.
Yeah. Beg your pardon, 8th penalty on the Gators. So the Gators now have it at their own 43, facing 3rd and 15. Clock winds again. Coming up on the 5-minute mark. Lagway to throw, out of the shotgun. Underneath route, caught by DK. A lot of traffic, tripped up, and then lunges forward to the 50-yard line. He's down at midfield, but the Gators now facing 4th and 8. As a result, Sheldon Arnold made the tackle for UCF.
Just a jailbreak wide receiver screen. Picked up some nice yardage here. Crawshaw now can pin them back. We don't need to snap this. We need to snap this ball with like 2 seconds on the clock.
Clock's winding, and we'll approach 4:30 here in just a bit. Whittemore deep to receive with his heels at the UCF 10. Just inside the right hash, Underwood snaps it back. Crawshaw tries to check this thing. It's caught. Fair catch at the 13-yard line. 1st and 10, UCF at their own 14-yard line. Jefferson motions Richardson back and forth. Hands it off. Richardson running to his left. Turns south at the numbers and gets 6 yards on the carry at the 20.
It's so interesting to me. How many times do you see a college football team down 11 points with 4 minutes to go and they keep handing it off?
That's what they have to do. Grayson Howard makes the tackle for the Gators, the Jacksonville native. He's at the linebacker position alongside Shamar James currently. Fake the handoff on that prior play. Now swing it out to Richardson, catches sideline left, runs back to his right to midfield, or to the middle of the field, to the 20, and then he is hammered on the weak side. Marshall and James bring him down. That's quite a route there by Johnny Richardson, the 5th-year senior. He literally caught it 1 step in bounds on the left sideline and ran it back to the right hash.
And gained about a yard.
Yes. 3rd and 4 now. UCF is 3 for 11 on 3rd down. Congregation getting into it here. Out of the pistol, Jefferson hands it off. Harvey ran into his own blocker, but he's going to be close to the line to gain. This is really close to the 24-yard line. They're already motioning 1st down.
Wow.
What a spot for the Knights. We got just enough, apparently. Cameron James had to wrestle him down from behind. Harvey remains in at running back. He's got the lone touchdown of the day for the Knights. 1st and 10 at the UCF 24. Jet sweep, left side. Richardson turns it upfield, 30 to the 35. 1st down. Knights at the 35. The clock now at 2:21. Tyreek Sapp makes the tackle, but there's just not going to be enough time for UCF.
They can run all the jet sweeps they want.
10 seconds away from the 2-minute timeout. Malzahn's yelling, snap it, snap it. Jefferson taking his sweet time, takes the snap. Gators rush 4, got a hand on him. He throws over the middle, but low, incomplete. The intended receiver was Whittemore at midfield. That'll take us to the 2-minute timeout.
Timeout.
So 2nd and 10 upcoming at the 35 for UCF, their own 35. At the 35 of the Knights. 2-by-2, both sides of the stack. Get to see this formation tonight. Gators drop 2 safeties back, pretty deep. Jefferson, straight drop off the shotgun. Lyons fires down the left, has. Thornton's got it, intercepted by the Gators. At the 20-yard line. Bryce Thornton. His first interception, and the Gators get a takeaway here late in this one to seal it with 1:48 to go.
Yeah, they try to double move by their slot receiver. Good play by Bryce Thornton, but let me tell you something. You couldn't have thrown a ball worse than this. I mean, it was horrible. All he has to do is throw it to the middle of the field to give his guy a chance to make a play. The guy had no chance there. Thank goodness he did that. Good catch by Bryce Underwood, and that should seal the deal.
And Graham Mertz will come out at quarterback for the Gators here with 1:48 to go. UCF has 3 timeouts if they want to try and drag this out. Both tight ends shift right to left. In the pistol, Mertz has Jaden Ball behind him. Handoff, Ball lowers those pads and drives his feet to get a hard-earned 3 yards to the 24-yard line.
Timeout, UCF.
2nd and 7 at the 24. Out of the UCF timeout. Mertz in the pistol. Same deal. Hand it off. Jaden Ball stays on his feet. Drives a pile here. Almost to the line to gain.
That's a penalty on number 2.
You didn't like the play of the young man, Lee Hunter?
Yeah, he slung down big old Damian George.
Timeout, UCF.
Tell you can jump in here in a second. Let's see if the Gators convert here. 3rd and 1. Hand it off to Ball. He's got the first down. Shifting. Jaden Ball moves the chains. Brought to you by Good Greek Moving and Storage, your superhero movers. And the Gators are in position. 1:32 and counting left. Tate, any thoughts on that A&M situation?
I think I said it a couple weeks back. You know, A&M up front,
Is their third.
and the way that they've recruited over the last 4 or 5 years, they've got players. And, you know, I don't know necessarily whether Missouri is for real or not, but I will say what you get with A&M is you get a little bit of attitude up front.
The victory formation for the Gators with 1:33 to go and have a first down. Mertz will take the snap and a knee. Tank Hawkins targeted 8 times tonight, 60 yards on 7 receptions.
Clean up some stuff and head back to SEC opponents, and one of the best venues in all of college football next week we get to experience again.
Graham Mertz takes another knee. Chop this one up for the Gators. 24-13, the final score. Florida's 3-2. So now is UCF. The Gators, as Shane mentioned, jump back into South.